The playoff race is just getting going, and each team's quarterback will get a lot of attention down the stretch. Some passers are now getting into their groove, while others are starting to worry about things that could go wrong. Can the Giants make it easier for Daniel Jones to pass? In this video, we'll talk about some QB concerns and the best quarterback in the NFL right now. First off, our red zone turnover is a problem for Josh Allen. Yes, it seems like it's becoming a habit, but not all that is Allen's fault though. Since the team had a week off in Week 7, the offense as a whole hasn't been the same. Allen's right elbow injury will also keep bothering him, which has affected how well he's done. But that doesn't explain why he turned the ball over so many times in the red zone, when he didn't do that earlier in his career. Allen's passes have been picked off in the red zone in 4 of the last 5 games. Before that, he had only been picked off twice in 67 games. The 4 picks are the most in the NFL, and the most by any player since 2019, if you don't count the player who lost the ball. The Bills have 3 straight AFC East games coming up, and fixing the turnovers in the red zone will be very important.
Allen's going to keep it, and he's got Dawson Knox, but he can run it, now he'll throw it, and it's not.
Up next, the secret to unlocking Justin Fields' game. During the first 6 weeks of the season, Chicago's offense didn't take advantage of Fields' powerful running. Now he's on track to break the Bears' single-season quarterback rushing record of 968 yards. Through 11 games, he has 834 rushing yards, which puts him in 7th place among all players. The Bears have the best running game in the NFL, and Fields is a big reason why. He gets 11.1 carries per game. To help Fields reach his full potential, he'll need to improve his passing skills. He's shown that he can make plays inside and outside the pocket. If they can help him win from the pocket, his game will go to the next level. This season, Fields' QBR from outside the pocket is 61.8, but his QBR from inside the pocket's only 25.
Play action. Fields giving time. End zone. Touchdown.
Followed by, where are the Patriots with Mac Jones? Jones just had his best game of the season. Even though the Vikings beat them, he looked like he did in 2021 when his promise got fans and coaches excited. There's been no sign, especially from the players, that the Patriots have changed their minds about Jones being the long-term answer. Jones' 35.3 QBR put him 28th in the NFL, but he's 3rd for completing 69.2% of his passes, and has done enough to keep the Patriots in the hunt for the playoffs.
6, the backfield's empty, and Jones throwing down the middle. It's caught and brought in by Nelson Aguilar for the touchdown.
Moving on to chances of Packers picking up Jordan Love's fee. The Packers general manager Brian Gutekunst has already said on the record that he doesn't see Love and Aaron Rodgers both being on the team in 2024. It would cost too much and pay too hard to do. The Packers will know about Rodgers' plans for 2023 before the option deadline in May. But even if he comes back for the 2023 season, he probably won't know what he wants to do for 2024 by then. Even if Aaron Rodgers wasn't involved, the Packers might want to see Love play more this season before making a final decision about his option. Since he was picked in the first round in 2020, Love has only tried to pass the ball 80 times.
46 total yards. He's in there now with a couple tight ends. 1st and goal. Dobbs! Touchdown!
Now, let's look at the best quarterbacks in the NFL right now. The NFL is more exciting than ever because of how good the quarterbacks are. Still, the old guard isn't ready to leave. The GOAT's still on the field, and a 4-time MVP of the league is ready to make changes. No quarterback on a new team did, in fact. Stability is important because everyone needs time to adjust, even Tom Brady and Matt Stafford, who did well in their first year with their current teams. The talent playing behind the center has a very bright present and a very bright future. In a league that is driven by quarterbacks, which is becoming more true every year, these 10 are the best every time they step on the field. Not to mention Kyler Murray from the Arizona Cardinals. Imagine how high Kyler Murray would be on this list if he'd actually studied the game. Even though he was joking, Murray looked like an early MVP candidate last season when the Arizona Cardinals got off to a 7-0 start. An ankle injury cost him 3 games in the end, and the team got worse in the second half of the season. Still, the 25-year-old's combination, dazzling downfield passing, and electric creativity when working outside of the structure make him hard for opposing defenses to match up with. No one should completely ignore the drama between the quarterback and his team this offseason. Ultimately, both sides agreed on a 5-year, $230.5 million contract extension.
See the difference in the speed on the snap. Someone's always getting early, late.
2nd and 18, and they're
Let's learn more about Dak Prescott from the Dallas Cowboys. Last season, what quarterback led the #1 offense in the NFL? No, it wasn't Tom Brady, Patrick Mahomes, or Josh Allen, even though all 3 of them will soon be on this list. At 407 yards per game, the Dallas Cowboys were the best team in the league. Dak Prescott doesn't get enough credit for how good of a player he's become. Prescott's averaged 300.2 passing yards and 46 touchdowns in his last 21 games as a starter. This includes the 2020 season, which was cut short short by injuries and the 2021 season. Tom Brady is the only quarterback in his last 21 starts to throw for more yards on average per game. This fall, there's some problems that need to be solved in Prescott, but he's still got a good chance.
2nd and 10, blitz coming, Prescott fires, Wilson, spin, touchdown.
Coming up, Matthew Stafford from the Los Angeles Rams. After the Los Angeles Rams made the brave choice to trade their starting quarterback Jared Goff and several draft picks, including 2 first-round picks for Matthew Stafford, things couldn't have gone better. The first pick in the 2009 draft got a Hollywood ending. With Stafford at the helm, the Rams won the Super Bowl after years of struggling without a clear goal. By doing this, the 13-year veteran set single-season records for pass attempts, passing yards, and passing touchdowns. Stafford did Sean McVay's offensive plan. The 34-year-old came into the league with a powerful arm and has been able to make crazy throws from weird angles for years. He just didn't get as much attention as he should have because he played for a team with mostly average to bad players and had to lead them. From now on, Stafford's health is the most important thing, but the quarterback had to do more as the regular season got closer. If the inflammation in his throwing elbow is treated properly, it might not be as bad as first thought. Next, Lamar Jackson from the Baltimore Ravens. The NFL knows everything there's to know about Baltimore Ravens quarterback Lamar Jackson, right? Every story that tried to downplay Jackson's status as a great quarterback has been disproven, and he deserves credit for how good he really is. We've heard that Jackson's coming off an injury-plagued season in which he threw 16 touchdowns and 13 interceptions, but that's not considering how much chaos the team went through last year. What can he do, though, when he has to throw? Jackson had the most expected points added per pass attempt in the second half over the last 3 seasons. He's also the league's second-best passer in the red zone since the start of the 2019 season. Jackson is truly one of a kind in a group of great athletes. He has won the Most Valuable Player award, led the league in touchdown passes, and set new records for quarterback rushing. This season, Jackson's team's mostly healthy. The 5th-year quarterback can add to what is already a great track record as the NFL's best offensive weapon. Finally, Tom Brady from the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Only one can be the best, and Tom Brady's the Highlander of the NFL. He'll never die. He'll keep playing football forever. He might need a short break from the sport, but the idea that he'll quit for good now seems silly. Why would he even think about quitting when he's still playing as well as he ever has in his 40s? The 22-year quarterback set career highs with 485 completions, 719 pass attempts, and 5,316 yards last season. Even though those numbers were made during the league's new 17-game season, they are still incredible when you consider that he did it at age 44. The Buccaneers are the best passing attack in the game as well. Since he joined the team, their quarterback has thrown for more yards per game than anyone else. Brady will, of course, find a way to deal with these problems. He's too good not to, and the Buccaneers' offense will mostly stay on track. And on that note, that's a wrap for this video. What do you think of all the doubts about the quarterbacks in the upcoming season? Do you think they'll impress us unexpectedly? Let us know in the comments below. Make sure to give this video a thumbs up and subscribe to our channel for more videos like this. See you in the next one.